DC coming back with another bullseye of a tutorial here today on the channel. So I wanted to do a dope vocal preset of V3 for Rylo Rodriguez, all right? And it's gonna be the song that he has with VZ, F to F, you feel me? So let's get to this video right now. Let's not waste no time. If you do like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you want to suggest more artists so we could keep this rolling, go ahead and drop that too. And if y'all want to grab the preset, the link's down below. Let's get to it right now.
You ain't got no uncle breath right now, she give me cringe. I fuck the fan inside of the 5-cent hotel, she on the one that came. She wanna take the Trojan off and sign where I'm not Brownie James. It been a minute since I seen the main cabin, but having my watch explain. Bitch, yeah, I got rich, but I'm dressing homeless. Too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube, oh, I'm Korean crowns for all my bros and train. I'm Malcolm Maryland, I done dragged the quit. He supposed to drink, but ain't got no uncle breath right now, she give me cringe. I fuck the fan inside of the 5-cent hotel, she on the one that came. She wanna take the Trojan off and sign, but I'm not Brownie James. It been a minute since I seen the main cabin, but having my watch explain. Bitch, yeah, I got rich, but I'm dressing homeless. Too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube, oh, I'm Korean crowns for all my bros in the train. I'm Malcolm Maryland, I done dragged the quit. You taking that hoe like a saint.
I this bitch in the cut and I'm getting.
All right, so that's me trying to do my best impression of Rylo Rodriguez. So this is the third time I've done Rylo Rodriguez, and every time I do it, it only gets progressively better. It's crazy because it reminds me like how long I've been grinding on the tube for, bro. It's been a minute, you feel me? So yeah, I just want to say thanks a lot for all my supporters. I really do appreciate y'all. Let's see what it sounds like with and without the preset, okay?
He supposed to drink, but ain't got no uncle breath right now, she give me cringe. I fuck the fan out of the 5-cent hotel, she on the one that came. She wanna take the Trojan off and sign, but I'm not Brownie James. It been a minute since I seen the main cabin, but having my watch explain. Bitch, yeah, I got rich, but I'm dressing homeless. Too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube, oh, I'm Korean crowns for all my bros in train. I'm Malcolm Maryland, I done dragged the quit. He supposed to drink, but ain't got no uncle breath right now, she give me cringe. I fuck the fan out of the 5-cent hotel, she on the one that came. She wanna take the Trojan off and sign, where I'm not Brownie James. It been a minute since I seen the main cabin, but having my watch explain. Bitch, yeah, I got rich, but I'm dressing homeless. Too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube.
All right, so you guys also see the auto-tune settings as well. With a guy like Rylo Rodriguez, he has like a bubbling, like a really chunky, specifically type of voice. Like, you know, like tuna, like in a can type shit. It's chunky, it's thick, and it's in like big pieces and chunks. The way the words come out, I like the band. You feel me? Like the way his motherfucking voice sound, he damn near sound like a rooster, like a chicken or some shit like that. Like, that's kind of like what his vocal characters sound like. It's really chunky. So the thing about it too is I use this Waves real tune. This is the one I prefer right now, and you see the retune speed, and you know it's relatively quick with a transitioning. That's how I'm getting the auto tune to be clicking and popping. Very first plugin that I have right here is going to be the REQ with Rylo Rodriguez vocals. His voice is already very colorful, so I kept it very simple with the EQ move, rolled off some low end, and really kind of like flattened out the mid range with a shelf. Right, so essentially what's that's kind of doing, that's just making sure that we kind of clear up any like low mid, you know, stickiness inside of his voice, and that's gonna open up the top end a little bit more because his voice is almost damn near somewhat like low, you feel me, and like bubbling and like kind of like stuck together like peanut butter. So now I'm trying to add a little bit of oil and water to the cake batter to get it to thin out a little bit, and that's his vocal I'm talking about.
He supposed to drink, but ain't got no uncle breath right now, she give me cringe. I fuck the fan out of the 5-cent hotel, she on the one that came. She wanna take the Trojan off and sign, but I'm not Brownie James. It been a minute since I seen the main cabin, but having my watch explain. Bitch, yeah, I got rich, but I'm dressing homeless. Too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube, oh, I'm Korean crowns for all my bros in train. I'm Malcolm Maryland, I done dragged the quit. She taking that hoe like a saint.
All right, so after that, then we have the sibilants. I used Wave sibilants here, and I put it on the look ahead. I prefer this de-esser because it's a little bit faster, it's more responsive, and that's great for a Rylo Rodriguez because he's talking in chunks. Like this shit literally sounds like it's like some bubble gum that's stuck under your shoe. His voice is just very sticky in the way that the words come out. You feel me? Like fucking content. Nigga sound like he got Listerine, like he gargling before he go to sleep, brushing his teeth. Head ass type of vocal. You feel me? So that's why I use this Wave sibilants because it's just a lot faster, a lot more responsive for you know, the vocal type shit like that. All right. After that, I use a Wave Silk vocal, and with the Wave Silk vocal, most important thing is I just put it on default preset, parallel, blend it back, and you know, of course, I did roll off some low end and mid range. I'm trying to reproduce that back in with some compression, the RVOX compression that's right here, type shit.
He supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling rough right now. She give me cringe. I fuck the fan. Thought about saying, oh, said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off the sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I seen the main cabin, but having my watch is playing. Bitch, yeah, I'm rich, but I'm dressing at home. There's too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube, oh, I'm Korean concert for all my bros in train. I'm Malcolm Maryland. I done dragged the quit. She taking that home like it's ain't.
Really killed that impression towards the end. Seriously, 100% accurate. Then we have the C4 pop vocal preset. That's just a little bit more compression. So, you know, 2 layers of compression so far. And then, you know, at this point, the pop vocal preset is working on that mid-range. And because I got that mid-range open up, now you kind of hear a little bit more of the high mid where all the quacking and the squeaking and the squealing like a fucking pig is at, you know, in the upper end of his vocal. I'm Maryland, I'm grabbing quick. All of that other like little chunky stuff in that low mid, that's just kind of like taking up space and distracting us from the actual vocal character. So I like that C4 pop vocal preset here. I put it on soft knee as well. The hard knee kind of made his chunky vocal sound a little too sharp, so I put it on the soft knee, and with the manual release, it's going to be pumping and adding a lot of presence to this vocal.
He supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling rough right now. She give me cringe. I fuck the fan. Thought about saying, oh, said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off the sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I seen the main cabin, but having my watch is playing. Bitch, yeah, I'm rich, but I'm dressing at home. There's too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube, oh, I'm Korean concert for all my bros in the train. I'm Malcolm Maryland. I done dragged the quit. She taking that home like it's ain't.
I was bitching.
He supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling rough right now. She give me cringe. I fuck the fan. Side of the fight, saying, oh, said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off the sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I seen the main cabin, but having my watch is playing. Bitch, yeah, I'm rich, but I'm dressing at home. There's too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube.
All right, main thing about this is I use the API 2500 to give his voice a modern tone. That's the only reason why I use it. I use it as a saturator. You see it's not compressing at all. I got the analog turned on and I'm just using it for the seasoning. You feel me? It's kind of like a car wash. You know, sometimes when you go a certain car wash, you just drive through that shit and that motherfucker just clean your shit and get your car looking all squeaky clean and good. So essentially I'm running my vocal, which is the car, through the car wash, which is the compressor. The car wash is not changing my car. It's not taking off the tires. It's not changing the mirrors or the, the windshield or nothing like that. It's just cleaning it up. And it's adding a nice presence and a nice gloss to it. So that's what this API 2500 is doing for me.
He supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling rough right now. She give me cringe. I fuck the fan. Thought about saying, oh, said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off the sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I seen the main cabin, but having my watch is playing. Bitch, yeah, I'm rich, but I'm dressing at home. There's too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube, oh, I'm Korean concert for all my bros in train. I'm Malcolm Maryland.
So you hear what I'm talking about? It sounds like I did an EQ move, but I didn't. I just let it run through that car wash, and you see it got a little bit cleaner, that vocal, by just running through that motherfucker. So that's why you got to understand your plugins, what's under the hood, okay? So after that, we have an RVOX that's bringing presence.
He supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling rough right now. She give me cringe. I fuck the fan. Thought about saying, oh, said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off the sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I seen the main cabin, but having my watch is playing. Bitch, yeah, I'm rich, but I'm dressing.
All right, after that, we have the REQ6. I mostly just did a low shelf because I know that RVOX is going to bring in body. So you see strategically, sometimes I add body, sometimes I take off body. Sometimes I add salt, sometimes I take out the salt in the dish. Sometimes I add sugar, sometimes I take out sugar, you feel me? So, the order in which you put in the ingredients is going to affect the final dish, the final flavor. And you see, that's why right here, I use the RVOX to bring back body when I was cutting shit up. Now I'm using, I know I did an RVOX that brings body, so then I cut that motherfucker to kind of like really balance the vocal. I heard a little bit of quacking harshness inside of his vocal side. Boom, I put a little bit of that Raid spray on it. I did a little bit of a notch filter at 1K and duck that down.
He supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling breath right now. She giving me cringe. I put the pen out of the box and whole said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off and sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I was in the main cabin, but having my watch is playing. Bitch, yeah, I'm rich, but I'm dressing at home. There's too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube, oh, I'm Korean concert for all my bros in train. I'm Malcolm Merrill. I done dragged the quit. She taking that home like a saint. He supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling breath right now. She giving me cringe. I put the pen out of the box and whole said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off and sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I was in the main cabin, but having my watch is playing. Bitch, yeah, I'm rich, but I'm dressing at home. There's too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube, oh, I'm Korean concert for all my bros in the train. I'm Malcolm Merrill. I done
All right, so those plugins I just showed you all, Fresh Air is bringing brightness, you know, 1 table teaspoon of brown honey sugar, you feel me, type shit. The de-esser is barely working, but when it does, it's doing a dB or two, and the Silk Vocal is like my last plugin that's rounding it all off. For the H delay, I decided to put a chorus stomp behind it. You know, this is included with the Waves bundle, the GTR3 amp. And a most importantly thing about that, I put a chorus behind this delay because I wanted the modulate. I want to add more modulation to the overall vocal, and that's going to make the auto-tune sound even smoother because the auto-tune is very aggressive, but you know, with Rylo Rodriguez, it's very aggressive and very obvious, but you know, you can use some modulation blend in underneath to hide the shit. Then I use the Abbey Roads plate, and because Rylo Rodriguez, he kind of got like that Saturday night at the club drinking sound. I'm sound like I'm drunk. I drank too much. You feel me? I used the crosstalk on this reverb to make his vocal character get enhanced even more. So now my reverb is kind of loose and stuff like that. And you know, it kind of sound like it's sipping on red, it's sipping on mud, it's sipping on paints. You feel me? It's sipping on that codeine. It's leaning. So that's why I use that crosstalk, because crosstalk makes the channels lean and shit like that. You feel me? So I use that imagery in my head type shit for this reverb. All right. And then after that, we have a doubler stomp. I use this doubler stomp because it has modulation and a little bit of flanger.
He supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling breath right now. She giving me cringe. I put the pen out of the box and whole said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off and sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I was in the main cabin, but
That's why I picked that one specifically, because that's what it's bringing, you know, that's what it's bringing for me, is that, you know, modulation, extra modulation. All right. So API 2500 on parallel compression, I use the lead vocal preset, and, you know, the tone is being changed by the transition, the knee and the sidechain is a little bit different. And I got it on old mode, which is mostly just bringing in like warmth to the vocal type shit like that. All right.
he supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling breath right now. She giving me cringe. I put the pen out of the box and whole said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off and sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I was in the main cabin, but having my watch is playing. Bitch, yeah, I'm rich, but I'm dressing at home. There's too many rich in my jeans. Fucking on YouTube, oh, I'm Korean concert for all my bros in train. I'm Malcolm Merrill. I done dragged the quit. She taking that home like a saint.
All right, so you guys get the overall picture of everything that we have right here. These effects are enhancing the vocal and playing into the strengths of the rapper. You feel me? So at the end, we have the ad-libs. Let's check it out.
He supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling breath right now. She giving me cringe. I put the pen out of the box and whole said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off and sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I was in the main cabin, but having my watch is playing. Bitch, yeah, I'm rich, but I'm dressing at home. There's too many rich in my...
All right, main thing that I learned with Rylo Rodriguez on this song, his ad-libs were very dry. So, you know, we have a very minimal reverb, a very minimal delay. We have the Silk Vocal to clean up any harshness, the REQ to set our low end, and we dipped it down a little bit. And then I use the API 2500 on like this rocket launcher type of mode type shit. And that's really just helping the ad-libs give a nice little push.
He supposed to drink, but ain't got none. I'm calling breath right now. She giving me cringe. I put the pen out of the box and whole said she on the one that came. She wanted to take the Trojan off and sign, but I'm not Bonnie James. It been a minute. I was in the main cabin, but having my watch is playing. Bitch, yeah, I'm rich, but I'm dressing at home. There's too many rich in my...
Put a little bit of chorus on the ad-libs. It hardly sounds like anything because it's only just 5, but a little bit of that chorus slickens up the auto-tune, and it just kind of makes it even more invisible. And I threw some Fresh Air on towards the end to brighten that motherfucker up.
He bought a drink, but ain't got none. I'm going to breath right now, she give me a cringe. I fucking fantasize of a 5-star hotel, she on the one that came. She wanna take the Trojan off the signs, but I'm not Brownie James. It been a minute since I seen the main cabin, but having my watch explain. Bitch, yeah, I got rich, but I'm dressing homeless. Too many rich in my jeans. I'm fucking a YouTube hoe, I'm Korean. Crunch up with all my bros in the train. I'm not married, I done dragged her quick. You taking that hoe like a saint.
Okay, so we had fun today. You know, I hope you guys did like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Suggest more vocal tutorials that y'all want to see. And also, if you want to grab the preset, check it in the link down below. Just want to say I appreciate you guys here on YouTube. All right, have a great day. Peace.